So this phone here costs nearly £1,800 and it unfolds into a full 8-inch tablet. It has a 200 megapixel camera and it's probably the most impressive piece of consumer hardware I have held in years. And in 5 weeks of using it as my daily driver, I have spent 95% of the time in the front screen. So that's not a complaint, that is today's story. Because foldables have been the future for about 6 years now. The pitch have never really changed. A phone in your pocket that becomes a tablet when you need it. So 2 devices, 1 pocket, end of compromise. And it's not just Samsung over here. It's Google, Motorola, Honor, Oppo. They're all in this space now. So seriously, companies are putting incredible engineering all into the same problem. And the Fold 7 is the best Samsung have ever done. 8-inch in a screen, 6.5 cover screen, 4.2 millimeters while open and only 215 grams. And the crease, honestly, you stop noticing in day 2. It's not a prototype anymore, it's the real thing, it's a finished product. So why have I been living on the front screen all this time? So for context, I may be overkill, but I've been running 3 phones at the same time for the past week. And what this setup have taught me with 3 devices more than anything is just how much a phone needs to get out of your way. So the iPhone under nothing, you don't think about it. You pick it up, you do things, put them down. The experience is invisible, and that's the goal right now. A tool that kind of disappear. Now, the Fold 7 never quite disappear, and that's not a criticism for the hardware because the hardware is generally stunning. But when I was deep in planning mode, so CEX 2027, iPhone Berlin, Computex, I've been planning all these events for 2027. And this was brilliant. I was living on the inner screen, calendar on one side, booking.com on the other one. This was a proper laptop experience. And honestly, that's the way to use the folding phone. So you go 8-inch of AMOLED at 120 Hertz, 200 megapixel camera, first foldable where I didn't feel like I was making a compromise on photos. So this thing ends its price when the task is big enough. But most tasks are not that big. And most of my days I was in messages, WhatsApp, Instagram, just texting people around, taking phone calls. Opening and folding this thing is a decision, a physical action, a conscious choice. So that's why 95% I spend it on the front. And the cover screen is good. It's 6.5 inch. Full resolution, runs everything perfectly. It's so good that it just kills the reason why you want to open this phone in the first place. So here's where I have landed after 5 weeks of using, well, all 3 devices at the same time. Because Samsung have done their job. So have Google, Oppo, Honor, Motorola, whoever else is doing folding phones out there. Every major manufacturer on this planet have been throwing serious engineering to this form factor for years. And the hardware generally is impressive. The problem, only thing, is everything else. Apps are not still built for a square in a display. You open Instagram on both and stretch. YouTube just add black bars everywhere. And the multitasking tools are so buried into the phone that most people will never find them, let alone use it every single day. So the Nothing Phone 4A, £349, ran Instagram better on the outer screen than this £1,799 foldable does on the main display here. So that's where we are at 2026. And beyond all the apps is the habit. 15 years of 100 portrait mode, thumb in the middle, muscle memory. Like a foldable is asking you something completely different to unlearn everything. And most of the time, life is moving too fast to either bother. So the hardware is, as I said, is ready. The ecosystem is not ready and the habits are not ready for sure. So that's the gap, and no amount of engineering is gonna fix that overnight. Now the real question, should you buy it? Well, if you want the best foldable on the market right now, this is probably it. You get a finally flagship level camera, 4400 milliamps hour battery, get you through a full day. The build, the hinge, the weight, Samsung have generally nailed it. There's no better version of this product category right now. But if you're expecting the inner screen to change how you use your phone every day, just be honest with yourself, because 5 weeks in living with 3 phones every single day, I can tell you old habits are really, really stubborn. So this phone rewards deliberate people. Foldables are honestly really close, like closer than we have ever seen in a long time. The Fold 7 is the proof that the vision is real. Just we're not there yet. Thanks for watching, guys. If you want to see my full hands-on with the Fold 7, the videos right here on the channel. If you are new here, well, don't forget to subscribe while you are here, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Folding phone or just your typical slab phone? Just let me know. But just remember, guys, I'm Tech, and I will see you on the next one. Adios.